When you have hardcore guys that spend a full week with this pack on their back and they come back and say, this is the best pack I've ever worn in my life, then you know you've got something that's ready to go to market. So we're there. I am Jay Robert, and I am the Director of Product Development here at Eberlestock. I'm Idaho native. I've been here my whole entire life. Graduated high school and went straight into starting my own business, and I started designing packs in about 1995. What keeps me passionate about what I do is it's my lifestyle. Doesn't matter what I'm using, I feel like I could probably make it a little bit better. If it's a fork, and I think I could make the fork better, then my mind just works that way. I'm like looking at the fork thinking, I think I could make that fork a little bit better. The lessons I learned from the mainframe was that it was an excellent product, and we needed to learn how to take it to the next step. So that's where the Modframe started. It's been 2 years and 11 versions, so it's got more work than any pack I've probably ever done in my entire career. The overall comfort is just unbelievably cut to fit the body and fit the hips, and the foam is correct. We went through a lot of different versions of the foam to get the foam correct, and we did an entire air mesh that wasn't even existing at the time to keep it breathable without feeling like it was stiff and ugly. So there's just been a lot of things over the 2 years and 11 versions to make this thing right.
I'm Nathaniel. I'm the Senior Packing Gear Designer at Eberlestock. We're designing purpose-built packs, so functionality always comes first. We knew we needed to stand behind our reputation as being the strongest pack in the mountain, so we needed to make the Modframe just as strong as every pack we've built in the past. But we wanted to reduce weight where we could and add features that would make it more adaptable to any hunt. The primary differences between the mainframe and the Modframe comes down to the frame itself and the suspension. So with the Modframe, we're using a generally flat frame with no 90-degree shelf, but it has higher load lifters than our regular mainframe and a cutout for your head. So there's no restricted head movement, but you're still able to transfer that weight onto your hips. The way you pack out meat on the Modframe is also different from the mainframe. We have a adjustable fabric load panel and integrated compression straps, so you can keep the weight higher up on your back above your hips. The mainframe uses our traditional ladder suspension system, whereas the Modframe uses a hook and loop shoulder strap adjustment and a structured hip belt to evenly distribute weight better.
We put it on different people, we put it in the field, we made sure every single time if there was something we could improve that we did. It wasn't like, okay, we can't wait anymore, let's send this to the consumers and quit where we're at. No, we're gonna continue to push and make sure this is gonna be, the greatest new hunting pack that you can buy. There was no second best. This is gonna come into the competition, and everybody's gonna notice that we have built a pack that can do an amazing job. The suspension is done correctly. The frame is built correctly. The fit is awesome. There's no way that we could have made it better, because we did go to the very end to make sure it was the best we could do. It's going to be more modular than it ever has been, but we made sure that everything that worked on the mainframe, as far as accessories that hooked onto it, would work on the Modframe. And we worked really hard to make sure that all that stuff worked really well, better than it had even on the mainframe.
I think everybody here will tell you that it's hard for me to put something down, but once it gets to the point where it's difficult for us to pick out issues with the design, that's when we know it's pretty much perfect.
This spring, there were multiple guys using it in the field for horn hunting and carrying huge loads. And when they came back, they said, this is the best pack I've ever worn in my life. And that right there is when we knew we had it right.
People needed modularity without compromise. A system, not just a pack. That's what the Modframe is.